Why is cereal so hard to swallow? Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. Sorry about that. I woke up late. But it was good. Yesterday was a very tiring day, so I'm glad that I'm actually able to sleep in here. I was eating some cereal. That's why I was also super late, because I was like, you know what? I might as well just eat something. And for some reason, we have multiple boxes of cornflakes upstairs. Multiple boxes. What's funny about the cornflake economy within this household is that there's no sugar on them, and we don't have any sugar. But like everybody uses the sugar, and I know that everyone uses the sugar, but nobody ever bothers to get the sugar. So I'm the only one who goes to get the sugar. And this is not my wife, right? This is the family household, which is funny because it's like there's at least 9 people living here or something, and nobody's getting the sugar except for me. But everybody uses the sugar as soon as I bring it in, and then it's gone within, like, I don't know, a day at best. Aside from the sugar thing, today we're gonna be doing some fun things. Okay, today I've got an interesting lineup of stuff for you. One, we're just gonna be checking out some weird experimental stuff that I found within a very interesting musical medium called MIDI. And then if there's time, we're gonna play some Mega Bonk, because I realize Silksong needs at least 4 to 5 hours to get a lot of good stuff out of it. Because if you just play it for like an hour or two, like, it's fine to play it for an hour or two, but I've realized, like, as a person who's playing it, there's no good stopping point within an hour or two. It might be between 3 to 5 hours, which is very difficult to I guess reason about, if that makes sense. Because it's like you might be 1 hour away from the 2 to 3 hour checkpoint, or you might be, or like just a good stopping point based on like the amount of work that you can get done within the game. Or you might be a full 3 to 5 hours away from that next good stopping point. And so it's like very difficult for you to know when you would be able to actually stop without getting confused, right? So we're going to be playing some Mega Bonk today, which I've been looking forward to this game ever since I saw it, okay? This thing's been on my wish list since I've seen it. I still haven't finished going through all of my tabs on my browser. Just know, I want you to know, I was here. I could have been here first. So many times I could have been the first. Voices of the Void? I actually played that game when it first came out on itch.io. Like, I remember years ago, before I started streaming. I just saw it randomly pop up, and I was like, oh, this is a very interesting game here. I wonder what this is about. Turned out to be the best game ever. And I was like, this is probably going to be a hit. Next thing you know, it's a hit. If anything, it's funny because you can fool yourself into believing that you have a good taste for things. Like, I think it's very easy to fool yourself into believing that you have good taste, instead of the opposite way, that people who make things just are really good at making things with really good flavor, if that makes sense. Like, it's not that you have good taste, it's that things that taste good just always taste good. And it's hard to sort of say otherwise. And obviously people are going to like if it tastes good. Before we go on, though, there's actually a bunch of really cool things to talk about, including one of the best clickbaits I've ever seen, because this is probably an image that epitomizes all clickbait that I've ever seen before in my entire life. It's probably the best clickbait image that anybody could have made. Sorry, because it doesn't make any sense. That anybody could have made it. That's like a whole invented language. It just says bomb. Like, I don't know how to explain the clickbait game, but I think what's funny is that we've had the blueprint for clickbait years before YouTube videos even caught up. Like, years before YouTube videos had to go into clickbait. We already had the blueprint from Apple ads. Like, if I do a side-by-side of this Veritasium video on, I think it's like sodium chloride as like a bomb or something, and I do, like, I don't know, Apple iPod ad, but image. Can I see, like, an image? Apple iPod image. There we go. This is probably I think this is the most well-known, but I don't really know. It's sort of hard to tell because it's like the ads are a mixture of mostly videos and then very rarely images. And of the banner images that you see, they're apparently very regional, so it's hard to even tell. But if I do it side by side with an iPod ad, okay? I think Apple actually had the blueprint for what clickbait should have been years ago. And it's actually fascinating because They both have the exact same elements. What is this thing? And this thing, in contrast to everything else. So the background is completely different. In the iPad's case, it's even more interesting and stark because it stands out even against the white background, which is, I think, even more powerful than the current paradigm. I think even the current paradigm where it's like, oh, it's like a very nice dark background, and then you have like this like space opening scene, and then the phone appears with with the new iPhones. I don't think it works nearly as well as something like this, right? You had an iPod Nano to help you in the army. Yes, honestly, these things were really good, but they also what's funny is that they also weren't the best. Like I can't remember the name of the one that I had before as well, but the one that I had before that wasn't an iPod. Nobody knew about it, so it was dirt cheap. But it was also like really, it was actually better in many ways, but nobody bothered to buy it, so it died way too early. It wasn't a Walkman. It was called Brown something. I'm pretty sure it was like like it was called Brown something, and though it died, okay, in my view, nobody knew what it was. It was just a much better iPod. But what's crazy is that the ads, I think, carried the iPod experience heavily because the ads just were everywhere. You literally couldn't get away from them, and they were being, I think, touted as the second coming of some technological Jesus, if that makes sense. You had iTrip. What? Later, you had the iTrip, which was a radio transmitter for the iPod. What is an iTrip? If okay, that's actually kind of cool. But what's funny is that if I Google iTrip, is a leading short-term rental management company. Okay, iTrip iPod radio transmitter. That's interesting that people have that. Oh my god. Well, I mean, this is the Apple Wiki. Oh my god, this Apple Wiki is actually crazy. The amount of overlap on this wiki, there's so much overlap. For use in a car where you have a radio. Oh, so it hooks up to an existing radio. I see. Oh wait, no. Wait, radio transmitter. As in, wait. Sorry. So then, wait to clarify. So then, you use your iPod to transmit radio into radio receiving things, or does your iPod become the radio? Like, can it receive radio? It hooks up to the iPod and transmits to the radio. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's even cooler then, because I thought it takes in radio, and I was like, that's kind of cool. But the one thing that's nice about the iPod is that, unlike the radio, there's no ads. In fact, we can even look at what's a live radio show right now. How do we see a live radio show? Listen. How do I listen to radio? Virgin Radio. How do I listen to Virgin Radio? Select my station. Sure, Toronto. How do I listen? Listen to radio on PC browser. Radio.net. Okay, well, okay, look, okay, accept all, sure. Near me, Kiss 92.5. Well, okay, we're gonna listen to this. We're gonna listen to this, and we're gonna see, because it was super sweet for the long car trips. Exactly. Yeah. No messing around with CDs. Yep, and no messing around with the ads. If this plays, then we'll know what to do. I don't think it's gonna play. I need to turn off ad block. Okay, it's buffering. Please deactivate your ad blocker. You fucker! I did turn it off. I literally turned it off. Play for me. Play for me. All right. All right. This site sucks. Wait till I find another radio site. iHeart Radio. Okay. Live radio. Sure. No stations currently available. No, there's some. Okay. We go to. Sorry. Nothing works. Like, buddy, you're a radio station. Oh! Okay, so you listen to this radio station, right? And they're playing "Cake by the Ocean" by Dance, or is it Dunce? Okay, this is funny. Here, look. And then you get the ads. Okay, so this is the thing, right? They always go in the middle of what you were listening to, and then they cut it off with somebody talking about something that you don't care about. And it's the worst experience ever, because you wish you could just keep listening to the thing that you were listening to. Okay, but compared to that, getting this seems a lot better because there's no ads, no one interrupts you, and the playlist is tailored to you. I know that I know that radios mostly only play the greatest hits, right? But my favorite radio station is this one radio station that comes on in my area at 2 a.m. It's a jazz station, and they go from 2 a.m. until 6 a.m. and they just play a bunch of random ass jazz that I've never heard in my entire life. And the person talking is such a smooth, buttery voice, and they just say, "Welcome everyone to Jazz FM. So I heard earlier in the day, a ship blew up," and they just like talked about like stuff like that, or they might talk about their life, and they go, my son really loves saxophones. I got him one for his birthday. He doesn't talk to me anymore. And then it's just like, okay. And then they start playing jazz all of a sudden. That's the only one that I find funny because it's like the things that the host talks about are just all over the place. And the music's actually really, 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 like really, really good. Other than that, that seems like a cool thing. But also look at the left. Look on the left. Why is all of this being considered for this? Camera, iOS, Windows 1.0. Why do I care about Windows 1.0? Microsoft Word, Windows XP, Roblox icons for odd links, odd lang syne. I transcend, wonder or cute. Hishi Akabono, Cheval Ground, City of Tears, Hollow Knight, Hishi Akabono, Fallout 4, Tekken 3, Nelvana, Spo TV, Windows 11, Fallout 4 perks. For the nostalgia, but like, why me? Why on my side? And also, it's kind of crazy that it was this is back then. It was 35 USD, but honestly, it does seem worth it. The iTrip has a range. It was a series of personal FM transmitters developed by Griffin Technology. Do they have a Griffin Technology is an innovative niche accessory designer. Due to their partnership with Apple, they also have market presence in Europe. It was founded in 1992. The iMate, when things, that genre of naming, when things were named I something, was so good. I actually really miss it. There's something interesting about everything being named I something. Okay, okay, 50-50? Do you think this is porn? Incipio. What the hell is Incipio? Page's Griffin Technology. Incipio? Well, I guess they rebranded from Griffin Technology to Incipio, and then they have like a subsidiary named Griffin Technology, not porn confirmed. What YouTube? That's a good thumbnail. Is that Hitler? Is that Hitler? I mean, he really does look like it. From that angle, it's like Hitler found his phone. It was taking a selfie or something. We dropped our iPad. Okay, this is an insane video. We dropped our iPad. Survivor saved it. What happened? What happened? It's not like there isn't space. I know this was filmed 13 years ago, but that's crazy. What? Oh, sorry, shit. Oh, shit. I have to start over. Sorry. But like, don't edit anything. I have to start over though. Holy moly! Look at you of the iPhone. Okay, and then remember, they work specifically with Apple based on the wiki, which means if they say the wrong product name, they might get fined. This was probably the beginning of the end when like an Apple executive saw this video and then said, "Why did you pronounce iPad as iPhone? Our contract is over." And then they like dropped them, right? But they didn't edit it out. What's the point of even saying we'll start over? Thumbs up. Good. Wait, is that the guy in the thumbnail? There's no way that that wasn't his hair and it was just a hat worn backwards. It is. Oh my god. That's crazy. With the hat, he looks just like Hitler. Like, it's actually crazy. Wow. Why'd they give us a POV shot of the thing falling down? That's good. This might be one of the most interesting videos I've seen. There's something funny about these old school videos because like everything about it is just the way that it was. It's everything that YouTube was. Because if you look at this, right? Look how he just stands there awkwardly recording it. Okay? So you never think about this, right? I want you to look at the vlogs that you watch. Like I don't know, like a Japanese train trip. I don't know, or like or Japanese rural vlog. Let's say I don't know. Japanese life in rural Japan. Maybe this guy. Okay, I want you. I want you to look at the camera angles, right? Because I always think about this. They're just making it as it goes. Exactly. It's the most gonzo style of video that you could have. Okay. Now look at this. Every time you see somebody do this angle, right? They didn't just wake up. Somebody had to put the camera there. Somebody had to put the camera there to look at this person as they're waking up. And guess who put the camera there? Them. So they woke up. They're pretending to wake up here. Even though they've already I don't know about you, but like cameras are pretty difficult to move around. Like if you go check out the Blackmagic cameras, which to me these are probably best in class at the moment for like a basic consumer level, not the $10,000 ones, but like maybe where's like the here, like even like these ones. Well, I mean you could get a Canon, but like I feel like these have so much more uses now. Anyways, right? You get something like this. Okay, it's like $4,000, and it's heavy as shit. All right, most of these are heavy as shit. Even if you go for something like a Canon, yeah, even if you go for like a Canon camera, those things are massive. Like it's basically impossible to like use them in any way that is reasonable without you having to deal with like the massive headache that is the cabling and the carrying of these giant things. And that's if you have no lenses too. If you have a lens that like that protrudes from the body, then you're doomed, yeah? So you wake up, you do all of this. There's no way you're still sleepy after. I don't know a single person who is still sleepy after. So this person woke up, put the camera there, pretended to fall back asleep, and then cleans up the room. And then look at what okay, so they open the door, right? Look. Who put the camera here? Who put the camera here? Think about this. And if this person has more than one camera, this is easy, right? But how many people do you know have more than one camera? So most people making these videos, they're opening the door on this shot, they're cutting the video, they're saying, okay, great, let me move the camera over here now. And then they close the door only to open it again. This is the way it should be. No fancy camera tricks. No pretending to yourself that like this is a nice seamless shot, okay? Just be real with yourself. You have Jimmy, whatever his name was, sorry, over here with his phone camera, his iPhone camera, recording the iPad, recording him. Staring awkwardly into the... Got it. Survivor by Griffin, ready for anything. Well, how come this text is so completely off, but this text is good? That's true. See, it's true. And it's ever since I told my wife, she can't stop seeing it. But ever since I started filming things, like, you know, the sword video where I had to film me cleaning my sword? When I filmed that was when I realized, oh shit, people are faking it, man. Like, the camera angles don't just appear. You gotta move the camera and do it yourself. It's very annoying. Anyways, let's go back to their channel. So they only have one other video. They have 67 videos. What? Product reviews. Ah! In the lab with Griffin Survivor Endurance. Okay. What's interesting is that this video has way more production quality. Mil-spec testing. I love the idea of military spec because the military spec is literally just the cheapest possible thing that you can get because there's too many people. Survivor testing is even tougher. We drop directly onto concrete from 4 feet. Now from 7 feet, we also drop it directly onto the concrete. But by the way, it's in a metal chassis for some reason, so it doesn't get hurt. I don't know why. Okay, well, like you see the difference in the fun quality, right? This one where it's like the text is cut off, and then this one where it's like too fancy. Like just go back to making videos like this. 13 years ago, you guys had it, and then you lost it. Amazing stuff. Okay, so there was the Griffin iMate, was a USB adapter for the iMac. What? For the iMac? Oh, and then it mates. Oh, that's why it's called the iMates, because it's like a USB mates, as in they're like the coupling. The iPort was an expansion card developed for the early iMac G3 computers. The school computers. iTrip, iTalk was an attachable microphone / speaker. It's like a digital pussy. It's like a digital pussy. I didn't want to say it. But I'm glad that you did, because it's like, yeah, it's just like a digital pussy. They knew what they were doing, okay? They knew what they were doing when they named it the iMate. They don't name it that if they don't believe in its mating potential, all right? If you want to mate, you gotta, it's everybody knows what it consists of. Nowadays, right? I think you can get a little bit further on the idea, but if you're trying to go for pregnancy, let's say, right, you're probably going to be going into PIV. Captures were saved as MP3 files and were immediately uploaded back onto iTunes when the iPod was redocked. What? So it plays back? So it captures your microphone. Wait, so it's literally just a microphone that you buy, and you spend a lot of... This model of iTalk is not compatible with current... What? The micro memo produced by... Why do you need something like this? Why do you need a microphone on your iPod? Holy shit, look at the micro memo. I can't show you... I can show you ZD.net's review of it. That's the micro memo. If you carry this around, I'm going to think that you're a secret agent who's trying to spy on me for the government. There's no way that I would let you have this around me, so you can record straight onto it. How many people need that? Wait, when did the iPod release compared to the iPhone? iPod versus iPhone. iPhone release date. November 10th, 2001 was the iPod release date. iPhone release date. iPhone was 2007. Okay, I take it back. It makes sense. Journalists perhaps, but even just in general, like if iPhone came out 6 years later, that totally makes sense. Because I was thinking like you can just use an iPhone which has a microphone for talking, but this is way before the iPhone, so it makes sense because for 6 years before the iPhone, this is all that people really had. However, it's still kind of crazy because it doesn't really seem that appealing still, so it's kind of funny. Okay, so you have the iTalk. I mean, even this thing does look kind of cool though. I will say this is a very nice looking thing. Griffin IFM. So you could also... They even sold a thing to give yourself radio. So you could have radio and you could listen to radio on your iPod. Okay, so they sold the thing to turn it into a radio as well as a thing that would allow you to listen to radio. Griffin G port. Small adapter port for the blue and white Power Macintosh. I don't remember the blue and white ones. Codename Yosemite. What? Griffin Tune Buds Nano are a combination lanyard and in-ear headphones released by... No way, they started the dongle mess. The Air Dock is a docking station. Those were the first iMacs. Oh, okay. So they weren't the ones with the schools then. Yeah, because like there's a bunch of iMacs, and to me, I never really bothered to look into the differences. But I remember one of them was the most important one because that was the one that they came back with. And then the rest of it was just a continuation. It was the blue ones. Okay, so the white ones are useless. Cheval Grant. I don't know why this is linked, by the way. This is linked on that page. For some reason, Michael Scott, Rod Holt, Chris Espinoza. Who the hell is Chris Espinoza? iPhone 7 Plus, Happy Mac, BlueStacks, System 7, Beats Updater, Apple Typography, iPad, iPhone XS, Notch, Dan Riccio. What is all this? What? Aqua. Aqua is the trademark for the graphical user interface of Apple's Mac OS and Mac OS systems. I don't even know if this is really good. Chris Espinoza is the longest serving employee of Apple Inc. He joined Apple at the age of 14 while it was still operating out of Steve Jobs' home. That feels like a recipe for disaster. A Happy Mac is the normal boot up icon by Macintosh models running older versions. It was, how come they didn't have this before? Or like, how come they don't have it now? That's a good. I would keep this. I would try my best to like keep something like that. System 7 refers to the Mac OS that superseded the system or System 6 before Mac OS came into use. Beats Updater. Apple type as a company, they that arguably did more to jumpstart the desktop publishing industry than any other in the mid 1980s. Okay, I take that's completely false. id Software did way more by releasing Doom because everybody bought a computer to play Doom, and then they were like, "Wait, I can do work on this? That's crazy." Like literally, the advent of really good games. It's like. You buy the PC for the game, and then you're like, wait, I can do other things on this like spreadsheet. Sick. I might as well since I have it. The notch. Oh god, the notch. I remember when they talked about this notch thing, and they were so happy about this notch and these things off the side, and I'm like, it's so ass. Dan Riccio is a vice president. How many VPs are there? If there's multiple VPs, who's really vice? Well, I see there's a lot of Umusumes, Microsoft Word, and Windows 1.0, and now we get a bunch of you are idiots. Purple Place is a computer game. What? Isn't that the guy who made Minecraft? Yeah, but we don't talk to him because he's a little racist, so we don't talk about him. He's actually incredibly racist. He's very racist. Purple Place. Making a cake. This was the best game of 2007. Like, if you look at like games released in 2007, that's probably the best game. Compared to BioShock and Portal, which came out in 2007, this game slaps it. In 2007, imagine that game going up against BioShock, Call of Duty 4, Portal. Insane. I think it beats it 100%. Wii Sports. Wow. You Are an Idiot was a Trojan. Okay, well, I don't know why this wiki has everything, but the Microsoft wiki, who the fuck is on the Microsoft wiki? There's 22 people on the Microsoft wiki? Listen, Wikipedia, okay, this is the thing. I don't think making fun of Wikipedia editors is good because Wikipedia editors love knowledge. Microsoft editors for the Microsoft wiki are just Microsoft cocks. And so I don't really know what is the point of this. But there's actually a Microsoft Fandom chat as well. What else is on this website? The Zune, the Kin, Encarta. I remember in Encarta. Microsoft PowerPoint, MS-DOS, Windows ME, this PC, MSN, Skype. Who is doing this stuff? Office Assistant. Who is making this stuff? Why are they doing this to themselves? Well, who cares about Mike Harrington? Why are they doing this to themselves? Why are they taking care of this? I have unproblem. The sound is very low quality. Please help me, please. Is it Trella? I don't think so. Listen, Trella would be a lot better at this. You used to have Windows 7, now Windows 11. Edge is the one I've stayed with since the Windows thing. I have Windows 10. Microsoft Store. Help me. Almost all icons on taskbar are not working. Most of UWP apps are not working. I also tried to restart. This doesn't work. Microsoft Store is not working too. This will show up when I try to open Microsoft Store. Help me. Help me. I have unproblem. The sound is very low quality. Please help me, please. Oh, I'm gonna bookmark this. That's good. Okay. You, bro, Forsaken have revived an Trojan. You are joking me? You are an idiot. Bro, Forsaken. Now he will have LMS. Bro, idiot versus idiot. An idiot fight and LMS. I am losing actual brain cells. I found out when GTA 6 is coming. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to get some water because I didn't expect to laugh this much so early. It's like a portal to 2007. And what's crazy is that this was posted on August 18th, 2025. I found when GTA 6 is coming. LOL, good meme. What the fuck is this? Windows 2000 startup animation. This is the genuine micro Windows XP 1234. Like, this is insane. This is the best thing I've ever found. There's something funny about fandoms. Like, there's something about fandoms where you just can't imagine what it's going to be like. Every single time I go in fandom, in the comment section, there's always something funny going on. Windows 2000, that's the worst. I'm a Windows XP enjoyer. Oh my god. Please visit my bowl space. Hello, I have an account on bowlspace.com. Any bowling fans, go to my site. What the hell is bowlspace? Bowlspace. Bowlspace.com is now a dead website. Okay, well, good. Okay, why I love Windows. I was trying to use this Mac and I keep getting this error. And then it flips around. Okay, I was trying to use this Mac and I keep getting this error. This is a Windows error. This is why I only use Microsoft Windows. I was using this Mac, minding my own bussiness. I keep getting this error. This has never happened to me with Windows. Chat. This isn't like, because okay, this is the time capsule, right? This is the time capsule. 18 years ago, the only people who had computers who could make videos were like kids on their family computer using Windows Movie Maker. So like you're looking at a time capsule where like this is, I'm back when I was like 14 basically, or like 12 years old, or 10 years old, and then I'm making videos on Windows Movie Maker. You know, just to say whatever I want to say, and that's exactly what this is, right? This is that thing. That's a good shitpost. This whole channel, the entire fandom is a shitpost. Windows XP Master. Why is it just called Master? How to access the Windows XP tour? Oh my god. America Online. It's AOL. Oh god, it's so old. Oh my god, it's so old. Visual Task Tips, Kello TV, AOL Safety and Security Center, Aces 3D Pick Cube, Game Channel, Entertainment, Synchronized, Tor Windows XP. This is more than a time capsule. This is more than a shitpost. This is more than a portal. This is history. Hack for Solitaire in Windows XP had to win right away. After XP, everything went downhill. I actually really enjoy the simplicity of IP's UI, and I enjoy the fact that everything you clicked on had like a very instant touch. Like everything nowadays feels a bit too floaty. Like we've now gone towards such a boring look for things. I sort of wonder why. Whereas back then, right, it still had, I feel like, some level of personality that was fun. If you want to win Solitaire at Windows XP, I love how they use Doom font. Very red Doom font. Here's what you need to do. Use this key combo. And then they use green because it's like the hacker fonts, right? Alt-Shift-2. Thank you for watching this video made with Windows Movie Maker. I told you! Windows Movie Maker! I told you! This is a 12-year-old making their own videos on their family computer. You had to have a custom desktop back then always. You know what's crazy? You still can, because Rainmeter does exist. So I found out. So I used to use Rainmeter a lot to do that. And Rainmeter is still alive. So you can actually do it now. Oh, it's because now you just don't care. Okay, you know what? That's fair. That is fair. But still, like, look at this. How do I clear text by for rain meter? How do I show you what this is? So like, look at this. Now you can customize it and get all kinds of cool stuff. I would hate it mostly, but it is kind of interesting that you can do this. Is that showcase? Here we go. It's like the racing competition that we saw, but on a much more subdued level. Like the racing competition. I forget what it was. The Hyperland racing competition. No, Hyperland. It's a bit like this, but a lot less absurd. Because the racing competition is like insane. For some reason, Linux users have stuck. Like, it's funny that everyone on Windows has basically left the idea of trying to make your stuff look cool, but people on Linux still do. Like, nobody needs that. You know what I mean? Nobody needs 4 terminal windows that can open side by side that you need a 100% uptime on to be able to like know what you're looking at. It's like that's such a niche use case that nobody ever needs, and yet this is what happens, right? So you go to the Hall of Fame, and then you go to Rivendell. I mean, to be fair, this is sick. Like, look at this. And what's funny, okay? This is the best part. When they run the command to start their whole racing thing, image doesn't exist. It bugs out because it's not fully ready yet. You like the 90s style? Just a bunch of crazy colors and stuff. This looks too fancy. Well, so this is probably the closest to the idea of a 90s style. Closest. Not exactly yet, but still closest. But otherwise, yeah, it gets a little too much. Like some of these get too much. But look at that. That's great. And then that's how you take a screenshot. That's really good. That's good. Looks too it looks too coherent. All right. Look at this. Oh, my ears. You wanted something less coherent, huh? Okay, no, we saw these last time, and I don't want to go through it again. But yeah, it's funny that this is no longer the thing on Windows. Like everybody that I know that used to use Windows used to make it look interesting and cool, and now they don't. And now it's all on Linux. But on Linux, some of it seems insane because I'm like, why would you use half of this, right? However, now you still can do it on Windows with something like a rain meter. The problem is that with a rain meter, it's like you can move different icons and stuff, but for the most part, I think it's like at best you get 90% of the value by using something like Wallpaper Engine. Okay, having a graphical UI but in WoW world would be fucking amazing. Okay, well now we found a WoW player, right? You only say that because you're a WoW player. Otherwise it wouldn't work. Community, verifying you're human. I actually wanted to see more shit. Rain meter subreddit. All time. Taylor Swift desktop. Holy moly. That's funny. Full GIF showing all the backgrounds. Did you see that? Did you see what happens when they open the file folder? Look. When they open their file explorer, look at Taylor Swift's right hand, okay? When they click on the file, look, when they hover over the trash bin, she gets trash in her hand. When they hover over the file folder, she gets file in her hand. What else? Oh. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You actually can't. You actually can't can't make this up. Oh god. Oh god. You can't make this up. You actually can't make this up. I did not know. Within 15 seconds, we would get so much variety of shitposts. What's with the body horror? I mean, this is just Taylor Swift. She now has a broom. She now has a shield. She now has a line. She now has 3 heads. And she now has an iPad connected to her iPhone. Internet Explorer pops up a fake window. I'm not the Swifties will kill me, but I don't really listen to her songs. It's okay. Okay, her dress changes color. She has a Firefox over there. I like how Firefox is the most subdued one. One note, and then you get a picture of a cat. Make Wonderland a single. Become superstar. To do. Become a superstar. What was that WoW thing, by the way? Just asking for a friend. Well, then you have to install Hyperland. And like, then it's like a whole mess of like, how do you install Hyperland? So, go here. Go to Hyperland. Figure it out. You're on your own. Good luck. Okay, this is an amazing shitpost. That's for Photoshop. That's really good. I just can't believe it. This person lives in Glasgow. This person lives in Glasgow. Skype video of somebody. Steam library top right. Was that Gabe Newell? That's Gabe Newell. Why is there a dedicated button for Minecraft? I kind of forgot that 10 years ago, Minecraft... I mean, even today, but like 10 years ago, Minecraft was so popular that it was like... That was usually everybody's first application. Like, kids would wake up, go on the PC, open Minecraft. Not even Firefox, not even Internet Explorer, not even Chrome to go check out, like, I don't know, like CBC News. They would go straight to Minecraft. Cat? Okay, it just gets more and more deranged as we go. This is insane. Full GIF showing all the backgrounds. Place the files. That's fucking incredible. I lost it at Goat Simulator. What does the porn folder look like? This guy. See, I'm something a little different. Smart mirror with a rain meter. You think those are just desktop shortcuts? I know, but like that's what I mean, right? Is like people would like people had a dedicated space for, and it's not just a desktop shortcut because you have to like position it. Like rain meter, you have to like code every single little layout change. So it's even harder than just a normal desktop thing. A rainy day underwater. A suite of SpongeBob. Normal UI encoded video wallpaper. What? Oh my god. This might be the original of these concepts. Okay, so lo-fi hip-hop. Lo-fi hip-hop. The lo-fi hip-hop girl. If you've never seen the lo-fi hip-hop girl, is she just studies in her room 24/7. This is like the classic model of lo-fi hip-hop, and it's what everybody bases their stuff on because they basically have taken over the entire genre of videos that you study to, that you put on the background, right? I think this is the first, because this is 9 years ago. This is the original lo-fi sort of chill video style. And it's literally just SpongeBob with the rain sound. That's amazing. Wow. My take on the left-right audio switcher. Not a rain meter skid, game hub, but it's more than game. Oh my god, yeah, some of these are cool. Oh god, the music that they've chosen. Oh, Jesus, just why did you choose that music? Okay, you know what, maybe, what the fuck is going on? The room. Wallpaper, man, it's okay, you changed your mind about the WoW thing. Yeah, I kind of figured. Like, the moment that you had to go through that whole process, I kind of figured that you would say no. You know, look at Rain Meter. These are really cool things, but I'm realizing compared to, like, the average wallpaper engine stuff, it's, like, The background is very nice, and then just moving the buttons isn't really worth the value yet. Chat, what if we use the Windows 2000 welcome animation as a meme? Send the video to any of your friends and family members as a joke and say something serious, but not too serious. This person has to be like the owner of this channel. Sorry, why I love Windows. Okay, we have to keep on going. Tell me about this channel. I need to find more. I need to find more about this. Microsoft Windows XP backgrounds. What is this? Okay, you don't need the WoW thing. You can just get your backgrounds from here. You can source your backgrounds from like a locally grown organic source, like like your Windows installation. It's all a part of your Windows installation. There's no need to source it from elsewhere. If I can get the video to load. Microsoft Windows XP backgrounds. This is hilarious because back then 240p was the maximum video size. So in terms of quality, it like you literally cannot tell what you're looking at. It's actually you can't tell what you're looking at. It's actually impossible. Microsoft Sam speaks the truth. What's he gonna say? I made this video for no reason. I recorded Microsoft Sam's voice on my computer. I heard Linux and my Macintosh is good because they're virus-free from Gigabits 17 years ago. PCRP, they're now kidnapped. That's how you watched multiple animes. So true, though. There was something about the YouTube anime economy, which is crazy because it's like, it really is probably the worst way that you could watch anything. 5 years ago, Gigabits is now done with Windows XP. Why are they done with Windows XP? Wait, they're deleting the System32 folder inside the Windows folder. Okay, so they deleted so they're deleting the System32 folder. I'm done with Windows XP. Dumbass. No, I think I did that's more indicative on you, right? Because it's like it's a chef host video. I could make my own OS from scratch too in just a few minutes. I doubt you'd think it was great though, as it would probably spit a silly message on boot up and then lock up with a :P face on your screen. So no, even made from scratch, Windows is still just as much junk. My mom has a MacBook. This is the evidence as to why kids should stay away from YouTube and Speakonia. What the fuck is a Speakonia? Speakonia is a free text-to-speech program using Microsoft speech technology. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, good. I have a whole segment coming up. People base their criticisms on Windows. LOL. Good joke. WTF? Lol. I need to see what these people are doing now, because this is... I fucking use a Mac. What's up with that? Like... That's funny. You used then improperly. It should be then. Also, more and more people are starting to use Macs. I hope this was done in sarcasm. Were you trying to be funny, or are you really a Microsoft fanboy? Everyone uses a PC. LOL! Sorry, I just had to... the rabbit hole continues. It's... Why were people so incensed over this? Why were people so incensed over this years ago that they went to, like... online places to waste their time talking about this? You can make an iceberg out of the shit. It feels like an iceberg, yeah. Steve Jobs is weird. Bill Gates is the coolest. Billy. Okay, so these are the people who made those 17 years ago. They were commenting like that, which means they were probably 12. Which means 17 years later, these people are at least 20-something years old. At least. I'm going to kick you in the fuck. Recoveredmediarathergood.com. Okay, bucket of shit. Recoveredmediarathergood.com. DF connected. What the hell is DF connected? Recording... What the fuck is this? Is this Undertale MMO? What the fuck? He's pretty weird. He's pretty weird though. Bill Gates fucking sucks more since he's still alive. Oh my god. It's a real game. Don't forget, Undertale slash Deltarune online fan game. It's a fan made Undertale game. Project status. Currently, online mode can be played right now. You can join a large server powered by Game Maker server to play online. Well, this is actually kind of cool. Game Maker server is at the end of its life and is no longer actively developed. Notice for mobile players. Wow, I didn't know that this was it. You know what? If you like it, maybe it's fun. Well, even if I don't care about Undertale, it's the fact that there's an online community of this shit that is like, I kind of want to check this out. How about after middies, we don't do Mega Bonk and we check this out? Or we do both. Like, there's so much that we could do at this moment because it's like, I've never seen something like this in my life. IT Army of Ukraine on appeal to Russians. Okay. Not like they would listen. Spigot better broadcast. Windows 10 phone flooding an early support system of Russian propaganda supporting systems with glitched Unicode spam. The IT army has been working very hard. Wow. MS-DOS attack on Minecraft server. Anonymous. The fight against... Okay, we have to move away from this channel. We have to move away from this channel. Joe Eris. This is the person who said that they're an idiot for liking Windows. You've never played Until. What if I go there to troll people by saying you've never played Until and don't know what the fuss is about? Well, one, I would be the asshole. And I don't think being an asshole is funny. I think watching people be assholes is funny because I'm laughing at them. But I don't want to be the asshole because I don't find that funny to like do that to somebody. So it'd be different. My basement flooded. This is one of the people who said something about Windows sucks. This is like, well, this is the basement. Well, this is the basement. You can tell it's got shit water all from the whole county down here. Smells like shit all over the place, flooding. Oh god, that's disgusting. Yeah, it broke. Yeah, it broke. You gotta like, I don't know, you gotta like put like a little tape or something over there. I actually hate these windows with these little alcoves. I don't get the point of them except for like a fire egress. But what I think about of these, the way I think about these like escape windows is that while they're good for escaping, they're terrible for keeping things out. And because of their positioning, it's almost always awful because you just get a lot of shit rolling down, right? The problem is that when people add basements, it's usually after the fact when they've had the home. It's rare to get a home where you get to build the basement as part of the foundation. So almost every home is built at ground level, and then the basement is added, which requires this, which is the worst solution. If you can preempt this by building your own home, which is out of touch for like, you know, the majority of people out there. But if you could get a home, build the basement first, build the home on top of the basement, put the basement windows above ground so you don't get any weird grading issues like this. It saves you so much trouble. Because once this happens, you can never go back. And you add a basement. You just dig down. Like, it's weird to think about, but that's how it's actually done. It's like people just dig straight down. So you have to build like a temporary supporting structure for the house, right? So but like once you build that temporary supporting structure, you just go inside the house and you just dig down. Or you can dig from the outside. But I've even seen operations where they dig it from the inside and they just dig downwards. And then once they do it, then they add the stuff under it to like make it there. Sounds like a bad idea. That's literally how 99% of basements have been added to homes. Most homes have not been built with a basement. That's literally how basements have been made for like the last many centuries of humanity. Because everybody builds the home first before they add the basement. That's good. You don't like that your friends are assholes. Well, it's not even just that your friends are assholes, but just more like I like even if I was an asshole, I still wouldn't find the point in that whole thing, right? Like I still wouldn't find the whole point in that whole, I don't know, going in and trolling people type of deal. It just seems boring. This person hates Windows. By the way, lax cut ad. Do you need an industrial strength laxative? Freeze demo. Fugue. Jig Fugue? What? The hell is this? This is a demonstrated problem I'm having with my browser. Every few seconds, seemingly at random intervals, the browser will freeze up solid. Like, this is horror video stuff, man. This is next level horror video stuff. I actually prefer this version. What Jack Shap really says about racism. Oh man, these people hated Windows. By the way, they really hated Windows. Like they were really mad at Windows. These people were really mad at Windows. No One Lives Forever 2 Unity HQ soundtrack. Twix gay sex activated Super Bowl ad. What the fuck do you mean? What? Why is it TTS voice? Why is it TTS voice? Okay, now I can't hear anything. I'm trying to scan it for anything bad. Hello, chat. I'm trying to scan the video. I won't let you listen to it yet. I'll listen to it first to make sure that they don't say anything awful. So far, it just seems like a very funny shitpost. There. I'm trying to figure out if they're saying something bad. Okay. Okay. They don't say anything super bad. It's just there's just something funny about this. Like somebody took the time out of their day to get TTS to say that and then to make that. And then this was in 2011. This was like 14. This was 13 years ago. Someone did this. Ha ha, says the Tony. Twix gay sex activated. Remember YouTube poop? I more than remember. It's still here. Like it's 2005. What a Tofokio. What the. It's just such an insane concept to go into we need gay sex and then to go into Twix gay sex activated. Like it's such a good, interesting concept for a shit post, and yet it's also completely awful. This video seems interesting, but I'll take a look at this later. This is like a personal thing because I'm curious what it means by living in 2007. But I don't want this. I don't want this segment to end up like a react segment. We just need to get. We just need to get through this like one hump. Okay. If you don't know why we're here, we ended up here because of the Microsoft fandom. This is the only reason why we're here. The Angry German Kid video. Shay Carl pwns his wife. Noob. Shay Carl pwns his wife. Noob. Why the fuck did people used to type like this, man? Why are you pwning your wife? Nightmare HQ. Secret missing episode of Twilight. I'm terrified to click this. I'm actually terrified to click any of these, chat. I'm actually, like, genuinely, like, I don't know what to expect from any of this. Like, this is like... Okay, I'm not gonna bother. These people hated Windows, by the way. Every single one. Not to say that they're any better or worse. I'm saying it's just funny. Hot 1047. Today's hottest music. What is this song called? 107, 104.7. Today's hottest music. Please post a comment below with the song title and artist. Thank you. That is actually the funniest thing I've ever seen. Angel by Shaggy, Angel by Shaggy. Songs between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. of November. This person thought that this was Google. This person thought that this was Google. 17 years ago, I was 7 years old. During this time, life was, and I find myself looking back to these old songs for a bit of that feeling we all had that long ago. I'm 24 now. Oh man, happy to have been able to witness the end of the golden years. Sad to have witnessed the end of it as well. You wonder if that guy is still around? The guy who used it as a Google, or Shaggy? Shaggy, I'm assuming he's still around. He didn't seem that old, right? Yeah, he's still around. Holy shit. Songs between three, like, this person thought it was Google. This person was 7 years old 17 years ago. 17 years ago sounds like a long ass time, but 17 years ago was only 2008 or something, right? It's not that far ago. It's not that long ago. It's kind of crazy. And now they're 24. And then what's crazy though, okay? The thing that's crazy is that they somehow found this song, which is from their childhood, in this video 4 months ago. 4 months ago. Shaggy's a good guy too. Well, you know what? I don't know anything about celebrities, so if he's good, then great. If he's not good, then fuck him. Because I don't know. Windows 2000 animation. Nice quality. Well done. Bardiscus? 3 years ago. Batuscus. God, I hate YouTube on Firefox. Same name on Discord if you want to contact me. Who are you? Why do you have this music icon? This music icon is impossible to get, by the way. If you don't make actual music and you don't release music, it's actually the hardest thing for you to be able to have. You have to be able to, like, upload music, and it has to be uploaded through its normal stuff. Nintendo Dark Magic. What? Toilet. Okay, that was good. That was really good. Because the Nintendo Dark Magic is you take a fan game and then you have nothing because they send a lawsuit their way. You know what? You get a subscription for that. Toilet. I love Godot game engine. I love Godot. Why is that such a powerful flushing sound? Perfect. Actually perfect. My honest review of Godot after 5 years. I don't give a fuck. I swear to God, if you start another trend. What? This person started a trend? What's a trend? Most popular. Oh my God. Smile Ghost? Oh God. Romania patch notes. What the fuck is this shit? I don't even know how I got here anymore. Like, why are they commenting here and here? Why are they commenting here and here? What's with the bomb? What bomb? Romania patch note. Like, I just, this is like an entire web. There's a web of shit postery. It's like you can draw a through line from the shit posting of back then all the way until now. It's probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life, because this is, for some reason they went from this, just a little animation on the screen, and then they go, nice quality, well done, right? Dude, this is it's 17 years ago. It was 17 years ago. People weren't that good back then. Into this. Car door exploit fix. Bomb was a stream title within the Discord. Oh, it was because of this clickbait image. A bomb. And then I was comparing it to the iPod Touch. Car door exploit fix. NPC AI fix. How did people, how did what is this? How did you find this video? What's crazy is I don't even know how you can even make something like this because you had to find these videos in the first place, which you can't find. What do you even search to find these videos? And then they followed again. This person, whoever this person is, Bartuscus, they make an amazing stuff. Like they just make amazing, unamazing stuff. Very good, very good, very good English. Baby can no longer drive car. Plus increase wildlife damage. Minus no longer spawns in gardens. Increase the wildlife damage. You don't even know what you're looking at. It's a Romania patch notes for patch 0.6.2. Canada only recently hit 0.7. Okay, Romania needs so Romania has been ahead of the curve 3 years ago. Increased laptop durability. I like how this guy just like unfolds that thing like a rock instead of selling it for money. I just don't understand. Like how did this person find this channel and find these videos, and then how did they comment and then make that video? How did they get here similar to how I'm here? How are they here just as I am at the moment? Terraria toilet. Terra toilet. Please wait until the plane crashes. What the fuck is this? This is the best shitpost. This might be one of the best shitpost channels I've ever seen in my entire life. There's please wait until the plane crashes. Thank you. And I can't believe they commented here. He clearly peaked with the Romania video. No. I think that music video was on the same level. I think it was on the same level. Messing. Okay, how many? Look again. The more we go down the Microsoft fandom rabbit hole, the better. Microsoft Windows XP animation. K, 8 years ago. 12, 20 years ago. What does that even mean? Kindergarten? What? K? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12? The fuck does this mean? 20 years ago? It's just a black screen. This is just Internet Explorer. Actually, Vista was released in 2006, not 2007. I'm the computer master here. I think I would know. I'm the computer master here. I think I would know. Newest first. So we get the newest comment. I'm the computer master here. I think I would know. It's like about Windows releases. Oh, I thought it was like like kindergarten to grade 12. It was officially launched. Oh man, that's funny. I'm the computer master here. I'm the computer master here. Microsoft Windows XP was launched in the year 2001. Windows XP. I'm the computer master here. It's just a black screen. Oh man. No. I think that person was talking about kindergarten to grade 12 because like this is the types of videos that you would make if you're a child. In fact, even look at this. Notify me. What do you mean notify me? What do you mean you'll be notified at the scheduled start time? Oh, Chad, if I click this, what's gonna happen? Notify me. We're gonna come back on October 29th on 20 we're gonna come back on Halloween Eve, on Nightmares Eve, on like on Hallows Eve, and then we're gonna check this out. Yeah, don't click on it, you'll get flagged. It's too late. My channel's already flagged. A B C D E F G. It just keeps going. Finger family. Introduction. Big, small, healthy, sick. What the fuck? What was the video that I found them from again? What was the video that I found them? I found them here 1 year ago. K 123. I found them here. Somebody liked this. It wasn't even me. Someone liked this. What? What the? If you're happy and you know the gingerbread man, he looks high. Man, notify me for that one. Forget this one. Notify me for that one. I want whatever he's having. I want whatever whatever the gingerbread man's having. Holy shit! This guy is off his. This guy is like high. Are you getting flagged for watching this through me? I mean, I'm tanking it for you. Gensha houses. The hell is a Gensha house? All houses in Gensha. Do you like this video? There's no music. It's literally just a slideshow of people's homes. It's a slideshow of people's homes. Like real homes. This feels like a serial killer leaving breadcrumbs to tell people who he's going to kill next. It actually does feel like a serial killer's manifesto. 1,000 subscribers in Mike Chernblum. You have 1K subscribers? How do they get 1K subs, but I get no... But I have no subs. How does this get more subs? The Hunt Valley neighborhood. This is so creepy. It gets worse. Look, they even do like a Google Maps thing. Apple text message receive sound effect. Well, use a chin as a knock knock door. The Gensha neighborhood. The Gensha neighborhood. The Gensha neighborhood. Mario Party X win lose animation. Mario Party X pizza voice sound. Mouse flies. I'm so scared to click on these stop motions, chat. I'm actually terrified. This could be like a 5-year-old. This is a 5-year-old. Over the years, since 2012, which is 11 years ago, we've reached 1,000 subscribers. What? It's because they regurgitate YouTube slop. Well, so not even that. It's even their unique stuff is like, I don't know what I'm seeing. It just, this is just odd to me. And I can't tell if this is a child or a fully grown adult because the timelines don't make sense based on what they're saying. Because like, I'm gonna be honest with you. What 12-year-old child cares about real estate? Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think a 12-year-old child knows what a townhome is. Like, like honestly, talk to your child. Talk to not to any child. Talk to your child. Okay. I tried to speak to my niece about preparing for like adult life and like housing and stuff, and she's like, "What's a townhome?" I'm like, "You fucking idiot! Why didn't we teach you this? We're dumbasses." You can find a bunch of super cute townhomes next to Hunt Lake. Gensha neighborhood tour. One learned by Gensha is one of the most desirable and affordable subdivisions in Glenwood Manor. Apple text. What the fuck is this, man? Here's a slideshow of all the houses in the Gensha neighborhood. The Gensha neighborhood. The Gensha neighborhood. The Gensha neighborhood. Mario Party pizza voice. That's insane. No one commented on this. Messing with Microsoft Paint. Some Windows XP logos. Knuckles Eruge. The silent U is what fucks up the kids, you know what I mean? The silent U always fucks up the Sonic fans, and they never know how to like the Sonic children never know what the silent U does and where it goes, and so they never spell it correctly. Wait, no, but the name is Rouge, so it's actually correct. 2019, 6 years ago, Microsoft 2020 logo prediction. That's not fancy, that's dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 kids. Charizard 632. It's kind of weird that more people aren't serial killers. Well, same reason why you wouldn't want to be, right? People with pooing problems. I'm gonna be right back. I have to get some more water. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm back. Just no. Did I die? No, I was getting water. People with pooling problems. We have found another ship postmaster, I think. Cause that was probably the strangest start to a video I've ever seen in my life. I turned 14 today, 3 years ago. Oh no. Oh my god! You can't make this up, man! What the fuck? This is an incredible segue, because I'm gonna be checking out Black Midi soon. Which if you don't know what Black Midi is, you're about to find out. I can't believe, okay, we can't go too far because the channel is like, this is like a 12-year-old humor here, okay? Okay, I have to figure out. I need to know, like, why did they make this? Because they're using a program called Go Animate, and they're using it to make the characters shit and poop their pants. This actually is an amazing video. Created with Go Animate. What the fuck is Go Animate? Beyond. No, Go Animate. Wait, maybe they changed their name. Oh, it was. Look. It used to be called Go Animate, and now it's Beyond, with a virtual Beyond. AI video maker. Oh my god. It's even worse now, because you can make AI slop. 65% of the Fortune 500 rely on Beyond. You're telling me that the people in the Fortune 500 bought the same program that made that poop video? Yeah? That's what you're saying. That's the same thing? 13, mind you, these are not users who commented recently. These are users who 13 years ago were already like 8 years old. These are now 20-year-olds who commented on the video of the Microsoft stuff. Is it worse than Beyond? I don't know what that is. What the fuck? I thought I was weird. Like, I thought I was a weird person. Cause, I'm pretty fucking weird. But like this is a whole new level. Wow. Yeah, like 10 years ago people were children and now they're adults. Like these could be your coworkers, man. Like Charizard. It's okay. Is this not the Hitler movie? Is this not the movie about Hitler? Hitler find out that Toadette is playable in Mario Kart 8. So Hitler returns to Tiny Tower. Hitler is evicted from Tiny Tower. We can't. Why are all these people commenting on Windows videos? I don't understand. We just keep getting deeper and deeper. There's another rabbit hole for you. Yeah, it keeps getting deeper and deeper. These are the commenters on these videos. My best friend 4 years ago. You have a really bad computer or really bad programming? Major lag. Wow, it's a shit. What the fuck? This is my recommendation? Windows 10X. 3 dislikes were from Vista users. Oh my god, how much they got from KDE 15 years ago? Man, I did not know that I wiped my ass on this video. This guy likes Hitler too much. Okay, so there's a Windows 7 channel who also has these channels. What the hell is Awkward 95? Slipial, PS4 kill screen, eyes don't lie, kill screen, S7002, Mojave 6003, Mojave macOS Vista. There's just a channel called Vista? I'm known for PC restoration, Vista's website. When I was just 12 years old, they got a ThinkPad. And now how old are they? Windows 7 dies, part 1. What the fuck am I looking at? Hi there. I'm Windows 7. I love making tech content and custom OSs. How to skip product key during a Windows installation process. How to pirate it. Snake gameplay on my childhood STB. How to install Debian. Okay, but this is a very deep shit post that you just won't get until you get it. It's like you have a bunch of Windows stuff, right? And then you get stuff like how to install Ubuntu and Debian, as if to say it sucks. I'm a tire. You know what? It's passable. E.movie test for Adobe Adobe Animate. Installing Ubuntu 21.04 time lapse. Windows Vienna. And then Vista. What's funny is I think this is owned by the same person. I think this channel is owned by the exact same person who has the other channel. Because it's what the hell is Windows 7 dies? Members only. It has to be. Yeah, because the other person was named Windows. What? What is this? What is this? Oh my god. This episode was amazing. I love the little slice of life bits, such as Windows 7 watching my show. My show? Dude, it's been 4 years since the last time I watched the channel. This gave me a lot of nostalgia. Cheerio S. That's pretty good. Oh, I'm all out of cereal again. What? I just... Chat. I think I just found the best thing in the world. Like, we have to watch this at some point. Angry Office Man and Boss Man destroy rotten dead laptop. Angry Man's dead PC overtime rage. This is amazing. And in Windows Vista, we have to. I'm gonna watch this at some point. At some point, we're gonna watch this. There's also a Vienna one, which is apparently the alt channel. And this person, somewhat well-known animator on the webs. I've never heard of you in my entire fucking life. But I just want to know what all these things are. You have to lurk now. No worries. You can do whatever you want. Tofu delivery vehicle sounds healthier now. Man, okay, the further we go, and honestly, you saying that you have to go, looking at the time, we have to go soon too, because this is too much. We have to move on to the actual segments. We can't keep staying here, but holy shit, have we found so much to think about. I didn't realize that every single time I go to like a Windows fandom segment, like like a piece of the Windows fandom, there's always something weird about it. Like there's never been a normal Windows fandom forum ever. Sorry, there's never been a normal fandom forum. Like even the Simpsons one was insane. Gonna go check Windows 2000 on Wikipedia and go to Legacy. It's now a meme. I found out when GTA 6 is coming. Like, these are real people out there. Real people. Look, spinning in the frequencies. These are real people who make this stuff. Pink Fong and Hoagie, new friend in Nanaimo on Windows 7 and XP. Who the fuck is Pink Fong? Damien? Every single time I go to a fandom forum, I leave a little bit worse in the end. Anyways, we're gonna move on now. For everyone who's gonna be joining on this next segment, you may want to be careful of your volume. I know so far we've played very high volume stuff, but this is like, you have to be careful of the volume that you're going to be hearing here, because I don't know how good it's going to be. You will probably have your ears blown out, and I don't know how good this is going to be in general, because I'm pretty sure this will crash my PC to some degree because it's very heavy. So we're going to try this out. We'll see how far it goes. And if we have time, we'll do some Mega Bonk. Because I didn't plan for much for today afterwards, except for Mega Bonk instead of Silk Song. Because Silk Song is a little, like, again, you need more time to do something like Silk Song. Oh, and also, I posted a trailer of a game called Ananta, within within the Discord. I actually think that you should check this game out. Just a small hint of this trailer. Ooh, hello chat. Oh, you know, perfect timing. You of all people will understand why this game. Yes, you're so hyped for it. Yes, this is in my mind. This is like a 9 out of 10 trailer. This is a top 5 games trailer. Top 5 trailer. Okay, most game trailers don't tell you anything about the game. This trailer tells you everything you need to know about the game. It's actually top 5 trailers of all time. You see gameplay. Obviously, they use like copyrighted, you know, like higher licensed music in order to like tell this story. But you see gameplay, you see story aspirations, you see like a hint of what they're trying to go for. You see this level of weird openness that is both like you know, very cutscene heavy, but then you also see just raw gameplay of when you actually go through the world and then actually fight things, and then even just walk around. Like in terms of game trailers, this is the best game trailer because it actually mixes gameplay and cutscenes, since like gameplay and cinematics all in one, such that you know exactly what you're getting into. If you don't like the vibe of the story, then you wouldn't like this. If you don't like the gameplay, then you wouldn't like this. But at least this shows you both of them. You don't have to go to 2 different videos. You just watch this one trailer, and it gives you everything that you need to know. You can be Spider Heist 3000 in an open world anime. Exactly. And it's like done in that very classical sort of like anime manhwa style, where it's like very almost like it's like a very lighthearted, no risk version of reality, and so it's even like a fun version of it, right? It doesn't seem that depressing. If anything, it seems very like GTA-esque, where everything is a little wacky and zany, which I think is fun. However, I need to point this out here. I'm trying to find the exact segment where it happened. Somebody gets executed live on screen, like a live leak video. Like a live leak video. So not only is the world incredibly like, you know, very like, I don't know. There's also Saka Boy. And it's like very, I don't know, like peaceful. And also, this is crazy too. The detail on these books is insane, but this is exactly what it feels like. Rubber bullets. It's only rubber bullets. Rubber bullets. It still hurts. They still leave a. Well, look. Frame by frame. Frame by frame. He has his hands up. It's actually like a live leak video. You see the muzzle flash. You see the back of his head just fly backwards, and you see material exit his head. And look at the old grandpa on the left as he's cheering for this live leak video. He's cheering that he's watching a live leak gore video, like an actual slaying with his fellow conference goers. In fact, everybody is clamoring to get a video of it. But yeah, very much. This is like a 10 out of 10 trailer. I'm actually excited about this. I posted the trailers, and then this one links to the website too. I'm actually excited to try this out. I really hope that this game actually does end up being good, because the hope is that you get a game that matches sort of what GTA kind of goes for. Because the thing is that like about GTA is that it's not just the fact that you can go around and shoot people and like drive cars. It's the fact that it's just a giant open world full of within a world that is much like our own, but is full of just strange facsimiles of things, and also this like strange lack of danger, right? It's what makes it so fun, is that you can literally just hang out there if you wanted to, but then you can also just go and blast things, and it's just all a part of like a giant playground, which is fun. So I'm hoping that that's the way it is. People are speculating what the gameplay is, and we don't know really fully what the whole structure of it is, but I also hope it goes well, because Genshin Impact and the stuff, that was like the first step up, where it's like, okay, it's like kind of open world, but not really. Whereas this seems like it's fully the next step up, and it's fully an open world experience. And there is no instancing even, so it might be even better. Let's see. We should investigate the grandpa in this. There's a lot to investigate today, actually. From the Windows fandom to this. And again, that one channel that somehow had Black MIDI. I hope you're all ready for what you're going to Here, okay? Again, volume warning. I'll give the warning again. Let me just set things up. But you might have a terrible time today if you aren't cool with loud noises. I saving this for you, chat. You ready? It's gonna be orgasmic. Ah. Hey, chat. Hopefully you enjoy this one. Oh yeah, that sweet 8 bits. Yeah, it's that song is really good. The whole album is actually really good. What's funny is that you can actually get the files for the songs and play them on an actual music tracker, something like Fiji Jam or something. I don't know, but it's like you can actually play them in such a way that you could play it on a real hardware even, which is actually pretty interesting. So if you had an NES lying around and you had one of them fancy cartridges that lets you load things onto it, you could actually theoretically play this on your actual NES and listen to it, which is pretty cool. As well, as a reminder, for those of you who don't know, our Discord is poppin', and we do have a whatchamacallit, an ideas channel where you can go check out some ideas that people have. The latest idea is about Canadian Truck Simulator, but we've had many ideas here. My latest idea was a dating site that is just a dating sim game, okay? So it's like you go onto a dating site, but it's just a dating sim. You have to set up your dating character, and you date other characters, basically within like a Gaia Online-esque place. I think I'm onto something. And what's crazy is I'm not the only one to think so, because did you know that, what's it called? What are they called? Roblox is trying to churn, like, the CEO mentioned that he wanted people to date on his website, which is like a crazy statement to say given the website's sort of audience. So, it's not like I'm not the only one to have these ideas, but I'm the only one to have maybe some morals around them. We're gonna go and we're gonna move on to the game section of today, because I didn't think we would have time. I kind of figured that would take us like 3-4 hours, but I didn't think it would take us that long, especially because of the Windows Fandom stuff with that one channel, which is crazy. And again, if you weren't here for the Windows Fandom stuff, I'll give you like a single taste of some of the stuff that we found. I'll go with this one, because this one is just, I don't even know how somebody comes up with this. Okay, so yes, stuff like that, okay? People with poor memory problems. We're going to move on to Megabonk now. I'll talk more about the game once I get started. Just give me a moment to set things up.